hearing, like throttling it to the point where you can't do anything.
Well, we'll talk. Maybe if you get like an external drive or something, I can give you what you need.
Yeah,
Cause I don't got that problem. I'm with Oxio and they're fucking fantastic.
nice,
I've got unlimited uncapped internet. I download like nobody's business.
nice. Like up to season 25, I have all that on DVD and Blu-ray. So that for me, that's fine. It's just the last couple seasons that they stopped. Well, no, you can still buy physical copies, but it's like $40 for one special, and it's like not worth that.
Yeah. All right. It is 8 o'clock, which means it is game time. Um,
That's
spe-
it.
special occasions. Jay's last day with us today. Um, so we'll say 15 points on your points cards today. Jay, you do it too,
That put
because in case you come back to Fletcher.
that put me over for a grand charm.
Is it just you rolling a grand charm today? Who else? Who else is rolling some cheese? Nobody. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Grand charm for you, Jesus Cristo. You get the grand charm of true immortality.
Oh my.
You cannot be killed. When your hit points are brought below 0, you immediately stabilize. You gain the ability to regenerate. This allows you to heal 1 hit point per minute.
Oh my. That's one of the grand charms I was hoping to get. That is perfect for my character.
So Jesus, your character Jesus is now immortal.
I'm immortal and I have 78 hit points for a level 6 sorcerer. I became the tank.
It shouldn't be possible, but in this wacky campaign, anything is possible. Is anybody rolling minor charms today?
I'll roll a minor charm too today, why not?
Okay, and Nerissa, you get an expert charm. Jesus, you get a selfless charm. Fletcher or Brunk, are you gonna grab a minor charm at all? Brunk's good. Fletcher's good. Okay, so when we last left our heroes, you were still exploring the Mercana Underground, trying to find an exit. The first thing that you found, continuing your exploration, was an old cleaning crew logbook that was hidden inside a wall. That was a noted, like, kind of journal for 3 cleaning crew members: Pocket, Letty, and Wanda. Pocket, of course, being the one who you recognize as the like interim guild leader. There is a reference to the Deep Under, which is an old training ground. And hidden inside, it says they hid something very powerful in Vault 13. Nerissa also found a hidden map in the book that revealed the location of Vault 13. And we have marked that as a permanent spot on the hex grid for the Deep Under. Oh, Ellie, can you mute your mic, please? You came across goblins that were arguing over treasure. You took care of them pretty easily, but did decide to take hostage a goblin boss named Slowbad, as well as a Bulblin just named that. And you contained them in a chest that Nerissa put on wheels and drilled holes into, so that there was some breathing air in there. Though you did like strap Slowbad to the back and just made him walk.
I believe it was called a chwagon. A chwagon.
It was a chagan. It was a chagan.
A chagan.
Yeah. Jesus. Slowbad was trying to kind of like lead you in the wrong direction, and you did oppose his advice and go the other way, ending up finding a really cool Hinox lantern. Lastly, kind of having Slowbad it was Fletcher who was kind of like beating him to be like, tell us the truth or I'll beat the crap out of you. So Slowbad did not try to deceive you the second time he was leading you, and did find both pathways, for one to Mercana, and the other pathway to go towards what is again described as the Deep Under. Hearing cries of combat in the distance as you exited the cave, you did run into an encampment of what appeared to be monster merchants, like kobolds and goblins and stuff like that, that were working kind of like as a little community, had like a little like tent set up, and appeared to be selling different wares, including like mechanical parts, which Nerissa made note of, and that was the Tunnel Folk Raiders. And with that, that brings us to a present. You have now entered the city. Again, the sounds that you're hearing of combat are in the distance, which you would surmise are close to the walls. It looks like they're being defended by pretty much everyone in the city. It is dark because of the shadows that are surrounding the city, but there are lights, like magic lights, probably like just like made by artificers that are set up around town to provide light while it's being covered in darkness, so people can still see their way around. You see very few people on the city streets. It looks like most people have kind of like, if they're not fighting, they are hunkered away in their homes. Orla and Obmi, we're gonna have to drag out a chest. Do. The one thing I didn't do was actually put the chest together for the rewards you were supposed to get today. I am a bad DM. Yeah, that's right. You shake your finger at me. I deserve it. Let's say rewards. Quest log. Fury Road. So you kept everyone alive. Okay, can I drag all that on now? Only accepts world and compendium items. Okay, it's fine. We will drag this out for you guys to split amongst yourselves. Where did that go? There we go. Hello? Make the thing? Okay, the map works. Oh, that's that's why. Hold on. Yeah, there they are. They are invisible. That makes sense. Token. Appearance. There we go. Can you see the chest? Yes. Okay. So, Orla and Obmi, or Obmi is the one that like pulls out what appears to be like at first like a chest that's the size of his palm. That you watch as he whispers a name, like a word into, and waves his hand over and drops it, and becomes like a full chest that opens up on the ground. And he says, "Your reward for getting us to Mercana safely. A contribution from our who we're guiding," and they point to Xenon and whatever her name is, because I can't remember NPC names right now. I'll give 5 points to whoever can figure it out before I do.
Isn't it Reyna?
It might be Reyna.
I think it's Reyna.
Add 5 points to your points card. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
It is indeed Reyna. So the gold is contributed from Xenon and Reyna. And Obmi and Orla say, we didn't really have gold to be able to put towards the reward. So instead, what we have provided are some artifacts that we have found in our journeys. And what they have provided are a seafarer's whistle, a pair of mermaid trousers, and a bident that they call the Tide Splitter.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, Nerissa,
Yeah?
Orla walks up to you and says, "I'm very impressed with your work so far, and I think you're going to do great things with your craft." And she hands you a blueprint.
Amazing. Thank you. That really means so much coming from you. And then I'm gonna look at the blueprint.
The blueprint is the blueprint for the chain sword that she wields.
Ooh. Oh my god, are you serious? That thing is so cool.
Yeah, and if you take enough time, you could make your own.
Oh my god, thank you.
Love to see how you would improve upon it.
Thank you so much. Do you have a communication crystal? Maybe I can send you pictures or something.
Just like not yet, but I'll probably end up getting one. We've heard of a tavern in town called the Dragon Flame. That's where we're gonna head after we drop these two off. We're gonna bring them to the Grand Guild Hall.
The Dragon Flame.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Come hang out, have a couple of drinks after, and maybe we can trade tips. You know.
I would love that. Thank you.
And they will. Well, they'll wait until you take the items, and then they'll take the chest back, like shrink it down again, and take it with them. But I'll leave it here for now, so that you can parse it out.
Before they walk away, I want to take out of my bag. I have been carving a little acorn, out of the blessed wood that I got from Kettleman Barley. In game mechanics, I would love this to be my squirrel charm, and I want to give it to them and say, "This is for Tuffles," and I just want to give him my squirrel charm, just in case he ever gets into any danger.
Yeah, they'll take it and say we'll give it to Tuffles as soon as we get back to him.
Great. Take it off my sheet.
Oh, hold on! Don't take it off your sheet yet.
Okay.
What was it that the squirrel charm did?
It is a reaction to falling. So it basically
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can delete.
How I think about it is that he just gets like flying squirrel wings for a second.
Something to make sure if he falls, he's landing safely. That's nice. That's nice.
Am I the only one who's not able to open the chest?
Nobody can open it?
No,
Hold
I
on
can't
a
either.
second.
I'm glad it's not a me problem.
I was afraid to say something in case it was just user error on my part.
No, it's probably user error on my part. It should act as an item pile. It should.
User error exists between keyboard and chair.
Oh, wait, you know what? I think I know what it is. No.
It's an empty chest.
You all get nothing! Okay, try it again. Works now? Yeah, just switch it over to an item pile.
Mermaid trousers.
Mermaid trousers, yeah.
Mermaid trousers would just break Jesus even more. They are such a cool item, though.
The end to your character is just he's gonna get too powerful for the campaign and just ascend to a higher being. Jesus Christ is an actual deity in our campaign, but instead of a Christian one, it's just you.
Yeah. Just after too many power-ups, my time has come, and I just float off into the air.
That
Never
does
to be
happen
seen again.
sometimes. Sometimes it do be like that.
Hunter, did you just pick up one piece of gold? Fletcher, did you just pick up one piece of gold?
I thought somebody hit it.
I didn't need to.
There's still
No. You're supposed to pick up it was I think it was limited to an even split of 1250. So I went in and I had to add the extra 1249 to mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna take one piece of gold, just one.
It says there's still $24.99 in there.
Right. So I think somebody hasn't taken their share, and Fletcher only took his one piece. According to the chat.
Okay.
Chat
How
shows-
much am I supposed to take? The 1249.
Jesus took his. I took mine.
Each person
It's
got $12.50.
Yep.
Okay,
And then Nerissa
I'll
needs to snatch her gold too.
I took 1249, and now it says no shares left. Is that correct, or are
Yep.
we missing things? Okay.
No, that should be. Yep. Keep taking yours.
Jeez for that.
Brunk, do you want the mermaid trousers, or can I take them?
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, Brunk knows how to swim.
I want the
Oh,
mermaid
yeah.
trousers.
Do they work in reverse for you? Like if you put
Yeah,
mermaid
would they give
trousers
me
on, would they
legs?
work in the opposite way? Would you get legs like the Little Mermaid?
Yeah, would I get legs if I put the mermaid trousers on?
No, you need leg trousers for that.
Would I get a second tail? Would I have two mermaid tails?
You need to find an old sea captain and get him to enchant some peg legs for you.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's wild.
There's still a seafarer's whistle and a tide splitter bident.
Nerissa, do you want the tide splitter?
I kind of really do.
Then you should take it.
Okay. Yoink.
Yeah, I don't know if I need more weapons.
Yeah,
But
I mean, you
I
should
might
take
the whistle.
seafarer whistle. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea.
It's noisy outside. It's dark but like lit, so that you have a pathway. Are you going straight to the guild hall, or are you trying to do anything before you hit the guild hall?
I don't want to go anywhere specific, but the route I want to take to the guild hall, I would like it to be kind of meandering so I can get a bit of a feel for the city and like see what I see, and if like there's anything interesting, I would like to maybe stop and like poke my head into a shop or something depending on what is there.
So most of the shops are in that central core, where like the Artisans Guild is. There are kind of outliers, like some of these guilds do offer shop services, like the Adventurers Guild will have a general store that would have like potions, like general healing potions and stuff like that. For the most part, yeah, like if you're looking for like if you to stop and shop, you'd find that in like the central circle there. You've got the Velvet Lock up here, which is the auction house as well. And then
Just a question.
yeah.
Question about. So you said it's dark, but like in terms of time of day, it like are shops open? Are we coming where things are closed, or are we like in the middle of like a normal day per se? In terms of
Nothing
time?
is really open right now. Like everything
Okay.
appears to be kind of shuttered, or like again, what it seems like is if there's people out, they're either patrolling or they're part like maybe switching a shift heading towards the wall to take over for like combating the shadows. It doesn't seem like anything is actively open right now, except maybe, like I said, like if you walk into the Adventurers Guild, you could probably get some wares because they're probably staying open to be able to support the people who are fighting right now. Think of it as like you are in a walled city, but in like a wartime moment.
Brunk, are you hungry? I'm also hungry.
I'm always hungry.
I think we should just go to the guild and get something to eat and get rest from our journey.
Jesus, you can bring your HP back to full because you're immortal now. It heals 1 every minute, so you could just bring it back to full. You're in roleplay mode.
He also regrows body parts.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll bring you to the guild first. You do like the walk around. Most things seem like they're closed up. There is like a light coming from the inside of the Grand Guild Hall. It appears that that's probably still open to the public as a safe refuge. Getting a better look at some of like every now and then like the walls will be obscured by buildings or rooftops, but there are sections where you'll walk by and you'll see that there are like kind of like people like running along the wall and like firing arrows or like casting spells down into the wall of shadow that is kind of like a maelstrom around it. Finally, you hit the guild hall. And Fletcher, it's you who recognizes the strange sound of children laughing. and a boisterous man going, "That's right! Attack! 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 Ha 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 ha! So says Magnum Opus."
I don't know who that is. I'm just gonna run immediately minor illusion like a chameleon and like a salamander that are like running on top of each other, and I'm gonna like send them to go run to my niece and nephew.
They kind of like squeal and try to play with the illusions before they look up, and both say, "Uncle Fletcher!" and run and like tackle you to the ground with their with
fully,
like a hug.
Yeah, fully laughing, so happy, just like tapping and be like, "Are you all right? Are you fat? Are you okay?"
We're okay. We're great. This place is awesome.
All right, well, stand up. Let me look at you, and I'm gonna like.
Snuffy says, "Pocket was teaching you how to throw knives."
Oh, well, that is a very helpful skill. Show me what you've learned.
Takes a knife, like barely looking. She's like, "I've been practicing a lot," and throws it and hits the bullseye for the target across, like off to the side.
Fletcher's gonna have a moment, just like your mother, and like remember his sister for a moment, and turn to his nephew. "And you, what have you been doing with your time?"
"I was growing turnips, and then the shadow guys came and destroyed my turnips.
Well,
I haven't.
Let me see your notes. How did they go? You know that when we grow things, it's scientific."
They were growing great. They were doing really well, and then they were gone.
Well, that's no fault of yours. You'll just have to. I'm gonna take out my walking pot, and be like, "Well, we'll just have to keep trying."
Oh yeah.
And I'll give him this plant pot thing.
It's like, "I'm gonna grow stuff in it right now," and just runs off.
And I'll maybe go, "Jesus, maybe later. You're pretty good with the plants and the nurturing. Maybe you could show the boy a few things."
Yeah, I could show him what I know. I could get him
Thank you.
growing some things.
Snuffy kind of like pulls you aside, Fletcher, and kind of like leans into your ear, and she's like, "We found a secret."
Well,
"I can't tell you about. I gotta show you, but it smells like home."
all right. Well, are there too many people around? Should we go later?
And nobody's here. Everybody's gone. Well,
I'm gonna gesture to like the horde of people I've just walked in with.
I mean, they can come if you want them to. I know you were with them for a while.
I'll turn to the party because I'm like holding, I guess, the prisoner dude. I probably was the one.
Yeah, there's still some like
the
you.
wagon.
The chest wagon is still at the bottom of the stairs with like slow bad like strapped to it, and like you can hear kind of like a little kind of like ruffling I should say shuffling on the inside.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Snuffy, listen. Uncle Fletcher has to take care of a few things, but then once we're done, we'll come and we'll look at your secret, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna go get Hamish, and she runs off to go get Hamish.
Right. I'm just gonna like tug on the rope for Slowbad to be like, "Well, pick it up." In reference to the check. "Up the stairs, let's go."
Slowbad's like, "Oh, and,
come
like,
on."
You hear the cracks of his bones as he's like trying to like lift this chest onto his back and like kind of like crab crawl it up the stairs behind you guys.
Boy, yep. I'm like waiting. So, yep.
Greeting you at the entrance are Phil and Martha Billsley, who said, "Oh, they've been very accommodating here. They said they needed help while people were out fighting, so we are manning the desk. Welcome to the cleaning crew headquarters."
Yes, this seems to be a good place, I guess, to find yourself in these uncertain times. All of the gold all of the gold that I have on me, I'm gonna just put in a like bag in front of them and be like, this cannot compare to what you have done looking after my family, but a small gesture of my thanks, and push it forward.
Oh goodness, we couldn't possibly take this. That's too much money.
Is there some other way that I can repay you?
You repaid us with the kindness of those beautiful children. They really have saved our lives. They're the reason that we decided to come. The farm's gone. Destroyed. And they look a little sad, but they said, but I think we found a good home here.
Yes, I understand what you mean. Well, I have to go continue. I'm still pulling like slow bats, like probably in the back groaning behind me. Like I have to go take care of a few things.
I think I'm bleeding inside.
Prison here, or if there's somewhere I can put this.
Maybe? You'll have to ask Pocket. He is inside.
All right, thank you. Come on.
God, it hurts. Please, I beg of you, let me go.
And yeah, I'll go find Pocket. I don't know, and then whoever else
Yeah,
wants to do something.
I'll bring you guys onto the inside. How did Pocket sound? I think he sounded like fucking Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, like the fucking Brooklyn. Well, if it isn't the expedition crew, how's it going? Hold on 1 second. And you watch as he takes a knife, stabs it into the air, rips open a portal, and like steps inside for a second. And you hear his voice coming through the portal like, yeah, hey, you need more support from the Healing Guild? I'm on it right away. Like steps out, he's like, 1 more second. Rips another hole into space, steps in the other side. You watch as he like drags through what appears to be a cleric and like pushes him through the other portal and like closes both of them up. And he's like, oh, it's kind of a crazy situation here, but how are you doing? I too am shocked at the situation.
Well, we're alive, so I guess that's good. We have this. I'm gonna point to them. I'm not entirely sure their use or purpose yet, but we found them in the what are we calling it again? The Underdark, the Underdark, the caves. We came from Silver Manor to get in.
Oh, and the underground, like beautiful.
Underground, yes, thank you.
They found a path.
Yes, we did leave a very good horse there. I wonder if we could send someone to just make sure he's all right.
Where's the horse? You said
That's Silver Manor.
Silver Manor rips another hole into fucking like space, and he's like, "All right, come here, girl, come here. Okay," and he like guides the horse through the portal and closes it. He's like, "This horse? Is it this horse?"
Is it actually Tuffles?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yes! Oh, Tuffles, I'm so happy. I'm just gonna like go and start petting him. I'm so happy to see you.
The horse looks confused, shocked.
He knows who I am.
I think more so just like being dragged from like one plane of existence. Well, not plane of existence, but like one place to another within the same plane of existence.
It's all right, old friend. It's new magic. There's a lot of weird things happening.
It was in a stable before. I don't know if the guild hall, like, foyer is the best place for it.
That's true. I'm not quite sure. All right, we'll figure that out later. I also have these things to deal with. And also, guys, is there anything else we wanted to talk to about Pocket? I believe there was a book, Nerissa. You had found something. I don't know. I'm tired.
Well, so what is the report? How is the expedition? And he kind of looks over at Rosalia. He's like, I see this is Rosalia. Welcome to the cleaning crew officially. It's nice to meet you. My name's Pocket. And you hear a voice from the side that says, looking good, girl. And it is a very familiar looking dwarf. A fully recovered Torgrin Thunderfist, who Rosalia runs over and just like jumps into his arms and gives him a big like bear hug. It's like, Uncle Torgrin, you're awake. He's like, oh yeah. Din brought him in. We were able to get him all healed up before too much carnage happened here. I guess you've seen what's going on outside.
Yeah, it's pretty bad almost everywhere that we've been. There were shadow monsters in the sea by the island, at the island, everywhere since we've gotten back. But there are strongholds holding out. And we have ideas actually. Is there a church or anything, like any sort of religious, spiritual place of belief and worship here?
Yeah, there is. You would be looking for the
Temple?
it is the Veiled Censor. It is kind of like a universal church. There's no faith that's turned away from the Veiled Censor. So it is kind of like a temple, but it's a temple that is kind of just like a pass-through point for like clerics and paladins and stuff like that, where they can worship or they can gain information, and then go on
That
their
might be
journeys.
even better. That might be even better if it's a place where people of all faiths gather. When we were at where was it that the last place we came from? Wherever it was. I was thinking
Silver Manor.
Yes. No, Rockcroft. When we were in Rockcroft, I was speaking with the cleric there, and we were talking about maybe making some sort of conduit for the radiant energy that clerics are able to harness, and maybe making it sort of like a protective shield of some sort. So I wanted to see if there was something here that I could maybe do further research into that about.
Where their guild leader right now is on the front line, but is due probably to end their shift in like 12 hours. Malus chose a long shift just to be able to make sure that the front line was safe. So most of the clerics are out there now, but if you want to, get them after their rest period, I can connect you guys. That sounds like a great idea.
I would really love that. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you that name now. Malus Brightblade.
Malus Brightblade.
He kind of looks at the little shadow pup that's like following Rosalia around. He's like, should I be worried about that?
Nah.
Okay.
He's cute and friendly and harmless.
And as for those two, and he points to the goblins, he's like, what would you like me to do with those?
Well, Slowbat's going to be showing us how to get somewhere. So he'll be sticking with us. And that Bulblin, what's he doing right now? Is he still just like resting in the Chaggin, or
He's
is he
clearly
asleep?
awake.
Has
Like
he woke-
the Chagin's like moving back and forth, but you got him tied up and stuff, so he can't really move. So he's just kind of like rolling in the chest.
Nerissa, could we maybe
Let's check
just
on him and give him some food and
water?
stuff.
Fine,
Yeah.
I'll open the chest and like hamster feed him water. Couldn't we just have Slowbad just draw us a map? Does he have to come with us?
I don't know. I kind of like having him around.
I mean, all right. I'll like take some crackers and like mush them up to like feed to the guy. Come on, choo choo. Hey, have some drinks.
Slowback goes.
I mean-
Slowback thinks you're killing him.
Oh,
Yeah,
alright,
maybe
well,
he's off a little bit.
okay. Brunk is better at this food stuff than me.
It's true.
This is true.
If you think they're gonna cause trouble, we can kind of we can put them in the we got like a little not a prison, but like a some holding cells.
I mean, they haven't done anything that I think.
He's like, that one's running, and you see that Slovat has gotten loose from his tethers and is running towards the door.
Oh!
I turn him into a cow.
You turn him into a cow?
I use transmutation and turn him into a cow.
Amazing. I will jump and grab the cow.
Does he get a save for transmutation?
It's a con save.
Oh, he's fucked.
I'm also like running after and going to grapple whatever version of him.
Yeah, you grapple him, drag him back. He's like, no, let
Is
me
he a
go!"
cow though?
You let me go. Are you?
Is he a cow?
What's your DC, Jesus?
My DC is 15.
He's just like, "Oh." Yeah, he is a cow.
Can I describe how I cast the spell?
Yeah.
My eyes start to glow purple, and I just point at Slowbat and just say "moo," and then a purple spark flies off of my finger and lands on him, and then transforms him into a cow.
Yeah. A cow that Fletcher then wrangles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, I imagine it's like your Mushoom like gets into like some like aerosol form that like shoots off of your hand. Yes, I now have a cow.
Yeah, you're gripping onto that cow. Pocket's like, this isn't even the craziest thing I've seen today. Okay, why don't we keep them in the hold for now until you're ready to figure out what to do with them? That was wild. You just turned that guy into a cow.
Jesus is very powerful.
Yeah, I can see that. Well done.
Yeah, we don't mess around.
Chef
I was wanting to
Random.
do that.
Chef Random's hard at work right now. He's making little like meal kits for people. So if you want to get in there, have a hot meal. He'll have one waiting for everybody. Maybe take a rest. Some of you look like a little worse for wear. Like I said, I mean, all you look a bit like you look battle worn. You know what I mean? You look like you've been through some shit.
Yeah.
I'm like slowly trying to eat the cow. I'm just like, I'm so hungry.
You should tie him up again. tie him back up again before he turns back into it. Slow bad.
No, for now they can go in the hold. They're locked away.
Okay.
So when he comes out of cow form, he'll be locked away, and they'll probably keep the other one like in the chest.
Now, Pocket, I know you're wondering, what is this device? Now, Nerissa built it, and it's called a Chaggin, and I think they could be really key in helping us defeat these shadow.
Ooh, maybe we could turn the Chaggins into conduits.
I'm just saying, I know it's fascinating, but I think we're gonna put a patent on this design as quick as we can.
He's like, yeah, hold on a second, hold that thought, and he like rips another like portal into the nowhere and like steps through, but like the portal closes from the other side and he's gone.
Probably went to like a notary or the patent office. That's a wise move. All right, well, so do we go to dinner?
I'm down to get some food.
Gone. I don't know where dinner is, so I've just picked a direction and went.
It's east. It's the you can follow
Great.
your nose because the mess
Perfect.
hall is right there. That's where
I toucan Sam my way out of there.
That's where the bounty board is. There you see Chef Rand who is currently like he's basically making bento boxes. Like you smell like he's like making like short ribs, and there's like what appears to be like a cheesy mashed potato, and some like what looks to be like homemade mac and cheese, like just like the aroma coming from it is amazing. There are both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages just kind of like scattered out on the counter that people can just grab. He's like, oh, welcome in, welcome in. You coming from abroad or off the front lines?
Abroad. But there have kind of been front lines everywhere, if we're being honest.
Well, I'm glad that you all made it back in one piece. He just kind of like starts stacking like already made bento boxes onto the counter. He's like, take as much as you need, eat your fill. I'm making plenty more.
Thank you.
Yeah, just grabbing stacks. Just.
I also, as soon as I got to the bar, did like 3 beverages worth of whatever was there.
Yeah, there was. I mean, if you didn't really care what you got, you'd probably get
No.
like an ale, some kind of like berry juice, and then something stronger like a whiskey or something like that.
Perfect.
The meals are delicious. Included in like all of that is also like a glazed cake that appears to have like a berry filling and is made of something that kind of tastes like a light chocolate.
Brunk, what do you think this is? It's some kind of sweet but savory but deep. What is this? What is this?
I don't know. I think I need some more to try it.
On the label, because it has everything listed, he just lists it as dragon roll.
With real dragon?
No.
Okay.
It's because it's got a crunchy outside and it's got the jelly interior, kind of like a dragon's breath.
Is a dragon's breath
tasty.
crunchy?
No, it's just like how like a dragon's breath on your palate, you know.
Ah,
Like it
I get
explodes
it.
with flavor.
I understand. Okay. I like it.
Yeah, it's like a fruit inside, and like it's not chocolate, but it tastes kind of like a light chocolate on the outside.
Excellent.
And it's like a pastry where it's kind of like it's like cake with something inside, and then it's like got a crunchy exterior, like a flaky pastry.
Nerissa takes 3.
One for me. One for you.
Hamish and Snuffy also join you and have some meals.
Try this. And I like give them the
So
cakes.
yeah, the food here is great.
It's amazing.
Snuffy eating like 2 at once.
Perfect.
And after a lot of turmoil, you finally get the chance to all sit down as a group and have a nice meal together. With your niece and nephew, Torgrin and Rosalia sit down at the table with you. And you all just kind of like just have a moment together as you eat and kind of like just refill that joy meter that you kind of like has been empty in dealing with all this shadow shit this whole time. Like it kind of just feels like home. Once the meal concludes and you've had a chance to kind of chill and get your bearings, Snuffy again takes you aside and says, so something weird's going on. Remember the secret I was telling you about?
Mm-hmm.
I think our new friends need help.
Our friends here. Like, we're in danger here.
No. Sort of.
All right, well, why don't you just go show me what you wanted to show me? And I will let her lead. I'm bringing my axe with me.
Yeah. They bring you into, like, both Snuffy and Hamish, like, grab your hands and run with you and bring you into the library, which is currently empty. They get to a back portion of the library, and they're like, nobody else seems to know that this is here. It's really weird, but it smells like home. And the carpet appears to be covering, like, a trap door that has a, like, dim green glow coming from beneath it. And when they open it up, you can you get the waft of like earth and trees and just like fresh air. And they crawl right in. They say, "Come on."
I like grab a book off the shelf, scrawl a note to like my party that says like went in the hatch, went to find trees, and leave it in the library because I didn't tell anyone I was going here. And I will follow my niece and nephew.
You follow them in and are immediately welcomed by a forest of tall trees with it's almost strange, like there's a whimsy about this place where the blues of the sky are strangely bright and impossible for being under the guild hall, and the trees, like as you look out, are like so vast that like and expand in a way that like you're not sure where you are or how this place exists, but like you appear to have crawled into what appears to be like a forested grove.
But there's just so I'm picturing it correctly, is there like sky above me, or is it just like an arcane kind of blue above?
No, it's a sky. It's a sky.
Full sky.
Yeah,
okay.
with clouds and you.
But I can't see like shadow creature in the distance. Like I can't see Mercana.
Nothing
As a landmark.
It is like blue skies, bright sun. You see that there are like as soon as Snuffy and Hamish come down, you hear the king and queen are back. The king and queen are back. And you see you see these little guys.
They're so cute. Hello. Hello. Yes, quite. Hello. Are they referring to you two? Yeah.
They think we're royalty?
And why would they think that?
I don't know. One of the little grovelings look and says, "King, watch! I've made something new!" And like pours some kind of powder into like a little like river that is running down a path, and you watch as it like foams up and starts to like fill with like soap bubbles. And Hamish runs over, is like, "Oh, that's cool. I wonder if I can ride it." And you see that as he says that, the bubbles start to almost like gather and form into something that kind of looks like a carpet, like that is still made of bubbles. And Hamish sits down on it and gets like zipped off down the river.
I am just going to like let out the most hearty gnome laugh that you have heard this whole time, and I'm gonna go to the river and fully dunk my head in it.
When you dunk your head in it, I mean, it's soapy water, but it's water nonetheless.
That's okay. It is like water and stream. I'm gonna fully dunk my hat, get it all wet, put it back on my head, turn to one of the leaf creatures.
Yeah.
What is this place?
This is the Grove.
The Grove. And I've never seen you on any map. Have you been to are you a part of the Ain's Woods?
The one kind of looks up coyly and says, "Oh, I think some of that's over there," and points like deeper into the forest.
Does that deeper part look scary?
No.
Okay.
He says, what was the words that they used? He said the bad dark wiggle did come recently.
Did it have red glowing eyes?
It did.
Yes, I know this creature. What happened when it was here? How did you rid of it?
Oh, it ran off into the forest. It scared the king and queen at first, but then it just
They didn't
ran
go
off.
after them. Interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to think if I have anything else to ask them. I don't know. I think Fletcher's just like fully like, trees, water, nature, magic, forest magic. It doesn't quite know what to do other than like be reveling in being around. He'll probably go over to like a felled tree and be like, do you mind? Can I hit this?
There is no like isn't a felled tree. Do you walk over to the trees and ask if you can hit them?
No, I'm looking. Okay, yeah, I'm looking for if a tree that has already fallen over.
You see that there's one kind of flopped over, but like when you go to move closer, it like moves back up and like starts having like a conversation with another tree.
Oh my goodness! Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'll just go this way. Yeah, I'm just gonna start to walk around. I'm gonna like, yeah, I don't know what else to do. Someone can come find me, but like Fletcher's just gonna go explore the forest.
Yeah.
So if you want to leave and go talk to other people, that's fine too.
Well, I'll bring it back to the rest of the party. Do you like you see Fletcher leave with the kids towards the library, but he doesn't come back.
I think if Nerissa noticed Fletcher leave, she would have like kind of like being the roguish sneaky pants that she is, would have like kind of followed a little bit, like wanting to give them their privacy, but like she would be curious. So I followed just to the point of like seeing Fletcher like go into the hatch. And then I think I would have peeked in the hatch before going and getting everybody else. What would I have seen just looking in the hatch?
Looking in the hatch, it gets like it's stairs that go down, and like you can see at the bottom of the stairs, there's already like foliage and trees that start to like branch out, and you get that waft of like fresh air, like the kind that you get when you're near like a collective of a bunch of trees. You get that like nice earthy smell.
Also,
Okay.
depending on how long you like, I'm talking like my gnomish laugh is like so loud. It's so
Yeah.
you probably would have fully heard him just like laughing maniacally a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, before going down into the wilderness, I probably would have at least gone and like let Jesus and Brunk know, and like the rest of the party know that that's what was happening, and I would be like, I'm gonna follow because I'm curious. I understand you guys want to eat and stuff. That's totally fair, but like maybe keep an eye on your communication crystals in case I need to send an SOS or anything. But I'm sure he's fine.
I left a note.
I didn't see the note. I mean, I guess I saw you write the note. I didn't look at what the note was.
Gone to woods, back soon.
Yeah, gone to find trees. So, yeah.
Rosalia will opt to stay and catch up with her uncle Torgrin.
Of course.
What about Jesus and Brunk? Are you going with Nerissa?
Unless there's some kind of danger afoot or some kind of urgency with it. Brunk, after eating in the mess hall, is going to go talk to the chef and ask if he can use the facilities for a little while.
Absolutely. Yeah, he said he'll say, yeah, any cleaning crew chef is welcome back here.
Is there like a door here, or do I just hop the counter?
You just hop the counter.
Ah, okay. And I'm going to set up shop in the back corner. So, I've had my pizza recipe, and I've had my piezone recipe, which is like a pizza that's folded in half, and it's the pie is the meats and the cheeses and the sauce are all wrapped inside the crust, right? And it's all contained within. But I want to make it smaller, so that's what I'm like obsessed with right now. And that, and
Like
I've
a
been
pocket piezone
with my so I've got my recipe for the where is my recipe book at? Is it on my inventory page? There it is. Yes, it is. So I've been thinking about my crab rangoon recipe, and I've been thinking about the pizza recipe, and I'm thinking about making something that's like pizza, but it's these little like roll-sized bites that you can like put a bunch of them in a bowl and eat them, and they just burst with flavor in the mouth, right?
Pizza rolls.
So yes, but probably starting with like pocket-sized first, like I'll be like working my way down. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get the recipe right before I try to condense it even further. So I'm going to start with something that's like a pizza pocket, like a hot pizza pocket.
Okay.
So that's what Brunk is doing, unless Brunk's needed for something urgent. Somebody comes running and says, "We need your help."
Otherwise,
he's going to the counter and
you're
go ahead wherever he's going to do.
Kitchen. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
So so you're working on. Go ahead and roll me a cook's utensils. Let's see how that effort is working for you. It will not be the only roll you make, but the first as you begin your experimental steps. That's really good. 21 is fantastic.
Cool.
You've got a good base concept. You already have an idea. You're basically taking something you already know how to make and just like making it smaller and compact. And that shouldn't be too hard of a science. So you're already on the right steps to making new recipes. We'll let you tinker in the kitchen while we bring everybody else back to the Grove, where now the rest of the group is being brought down into the Grove, where you're also noticing these things of like these like little like grass creatures that are running around with big smiley faces, and trees that are whispering to each other, and the laughter of a gnome that is finding a semblance of peace that he hasn't had in quite some time. Sorry, Brunk, you look like you have a thought.
If Lyric wants to go wander off and explore and whatnot, and maybe follow them into the grove, she could do that.
Ooh, I think Lyric would like it here.
Mm-hmm. If you're okay with it, Lyric will like Lyric doesn't like to leave your side often.
But I'm.
But when
in
she
the
does,
kitchen.
she's usually pretty good hanging out in the pool with me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the kitchen. We're inside the guild hall. It's relatively safe. I just kind of look at her and say, if you want to go wander about, explore a little bit, feel free. Or go accompany Nerissa around if you'd like. You can.
She'll give you like a little neck hug and then float over and land on Nerissa's shoulder and like sing.
I'll be right here.
And she'll sing and
If
she'll.
you need me, you know where to come get me.
Yeah, she says if we need you, we'll find you right away. But I'll go with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at Lyric and be
It's an
like,
option for me to be there.
yeah, I like it. I'm gonna look at Lyric and be like, I think you'll like it. It looked like there were some cool plants and stuff, and it was really pretty looking. So I think you'll like it there.
La la la.
Excellent. And what did she say just then? Just like sounds good.
Do you know
do.
Moon Song?
I do.
Yeah. Then she said that. Yeah, that sounds great.
Excellent.
You catch up to Hamish and Snuffy and the Grovelings and Fletcher, who are just kind of having this great time in the forest among the trees.
I've, like, boots off, socks off, full bare feet. I'm running around just like throwing up leaves. Like I'm just like fully prancing through this place.
I'm not gonna make my presence known right away. Me and Lyric are gonna take a moment to just be like, oh.
One of the Grovelings runs over to Snuffy and goes, "Look, my queen, upside down squirrels!" And there are, in fact, like squirrels that are just chilling and like eating nuts, but they're like hanging on by their feet under a tree instead of on top of it.
Can I say that I've like Baloney has also been running out, and Baloney is also hanging upside down with them?
Yeah, yeah. Also eating like a nut.
Yeah, just like my slime is just trying to blend in.
A particular Groveling looks up and says, "Hi, I'm Lurk Blossom."
To me or to Nerissa?
To you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Fletcher Huck.
Oh well.
You've met my niece and nephew already, I see.
The king and queen, yes. The royalty of the above ground.
Yes, I guess some would say that. Sure. I've asked before, but what is your purpose here? What do you do?
This is the Grove. This is home.
What would you say? I've just like pulled a notebook out and like, what would you say is your main flora and fauna of this area?
Oh, there's a little bit of everything out there.
I
don't-
see. And what are those? I'm gonna point to the squirrels.
Those are squirrels.
But see, in the above ground, squirrels don't behave that way.
Oh, you mean the upside down?
Yeah, the upside down. Do you have bats here?
Oh no, we glued their feet. It's fine. It's made of sugar.
What?
It's made of sugar. They'll be fine.
Oh, but why would you do that?
To make the queen laugh.
Snuffy,
So I was like,
come here.
Yes.
What have we learned about menacing in nature?
I didn't do it.
Well, they said to make you laugh.
Yeah, and it was funny, but I didn't ask them to
But
do
we
that.
know, Snuffy, I know that we're no longer in the Ain's Woods, but we were raised there. We respect all creatures in their natural habitat, and we don't mess with their feet.
Okay. Guys, get them down. You see as the grovelings start kind of like barreling over each other to like climb up onto the tree and like try and get the squirrels unstuck.
These squirrels probably have like full like blood rushing to their head. That's better. Now, where do you live?
Oh, in the village. With Thunk.
Can you show me?
Sure. And they run off and they said, "Come on, king, come on, queen. Let's go get something from the bakery."
Fully following, thinking to himself, does this make me like a duke? I'll follow them to the village.
Regent.
Regent.
Ah,
You
yeah, I'll make sure I grab all my gear, like my boots and shit is with me, and I'll walk off.
This forest is clearly influenced by some kind of magic. Like, it's in an impossible space. It's so vast, but like there's no possible way it can be so vast. As far as you can tell, the sky is real. The sun is real. This is a real place, but like impossible for what the location. Like, under the guild hall doesn't make sense for how big this place is.
Richbark, how long have you lived here in the village?
Oh,
Well, how old are you?
oh.
Wow. Terribly full of answers, aren't we today?
I grow with the trees.
Yes, but even the trees have rings.
How would you know?
I look at the tree that's like talking and be like, never mind.
The Grovelings are along with the kids who already know the way and have been to this Narnia-like place before, bring you to this beautiful, almost like Ghibli-esque village, where you see just there are more of these cute little Grovelings around, and you see that there is a small bakery that appears to be run by bears made of moss.
I love this place. I'm never leaving. I'm gonna be here forever. I live here now. I'm the Duke of the Magic Grove.
There is a post office run by an owl with a monocle. And walking around up here where they say, "Look, that's Thunk," and they point out what appears to be a golem made of acorn, like a giant acorn.
Yeah, I am I'm going to touch my amulet, my little acorn necklace that I have. And I'm gonna start looking around for raccoon wizards.
You don't sea raccoon wizards, what you see is you see the creatures described before you. Behind them is what appears to be just a house, like an actual building, almost similar to the huts that you remember back home, just on a larger scale and almost a little more whimsical. And you see that growing out of it is a giant tree that appears to have little glowing script all over it.
Can I read this? I love it so much. Can I read the script? Do I understand what it says?
You're not close enough to be able to see what it is, but it looks like letters, it looks like normal letters. Approaching, Thunk looks and says, if it isn't the royalty of the above ground, and with friends, hello, welcome. I am Thunk, guardian of the grove.
I will bow and be like, hello, I am guardian of the king and queen. And I'm gonna make sure my acorn amulet is visible.
Yeah. It's I see. One of the forest, it seems.
Yes. And I've never seen such a place. I knew the forest was magical, but this is beyond.
The grove travels to where it's needed. The above ground must be in quite a bit of turmoil if we are here now. We have collected more of a new forest, a hurt forest. But its roots are connected to the tree now. And he points to the big tree.
I'm just Fletcher will hear that. We'll just take a moment and then just full crying. Just absolutely full crying as he's seeing the roots of his woods in homeland. It's where I'm from, and that's just so nice. There's been a lot of giant creatures. I don't want to cry in front of the kids, but it's just been a lot, with the trees and the
Lyric starts crying on Nerissa's shoulder. You're muted.
I take a little leaf from a nearby plant and just use it to blot her tears.
Are you guys still hiding?
Not very well. I don't think, if Lyric is starting to cry. I guess how loudly is she crying?
Yeah, how loudly is Lyric crying?
It's a soft it's more tears than actual vocal crying,
okay.
But
okay.
Okay, so yeah, we're still off off behind. I don't want to be hiding maliciously. I'm not oh no, you shouldn't find me, but I also am trying to respect that you're on a journey with your niece and nephew, and I want to give you guys your space, but also I'm curious.
Yeah, I think that Fletcher will be looking around, but I don't think would be looking for his teammates in particular. I left a note, so I'm not looking for anybody in particular. So yeah, I'm crying. I would. Can I see the tree? Can I touch it? I'm gonna ask Thunk.
Yeah, Thunk first off he does the Baymax there. And pats your back.
Thank you.
And then he's yes, that is the lost tree of names. At its center grows the heart seed. If you enter, I only ask that you treat it with care.
I will fully take my axe off and leave it at the door. And any other weapons or anything fully, and I still have my shoes off. I'm still barefoot. All of that's being left at the door. Understood.
As he starts to walk in, and I'm assuming you guys kind of like approach and follow slowly and just like respectfully behind. You watch as the weapons that he put aside almost take on like a toy like appearance.
Like they get smaller, or it looks like a giant like a inflatable hammer.
They almost like they're made of plastic now, like a polished wood, as if it was like a fancy toy made for a child.
Got it.
Entering in you basically enter through this hallway that leads into almost like an atrium where the tree looks like it grows and grows out, so it's allowed to grow open. It's not like the house is completely covering it. It's like where you see like the top, that's actually like more of the tree that has grown out and naturally has kind of like become part of the roof. But as you get close and start looking at this script, a name catches your eye and it's yours. And you look and you see another name that says Hamish and another that says Snuffy.
What do these names mean when they're on the tree?
So it's people who are connected to the grove.
Understood.
The roots of the grove connect as soon as you enter, as soon as you become.
Do I see Nerissa's name?
You see, you do. You look a little bit further and you see Nerissa's and you see lyrics, but it doesn't say lyric. It says I gotta go back in the notes because I don't think I have it written on her character.
I don't think I know Lyric's real name, anyways.
That's fair. I will say that it's the foreign name is close by the other ones. But you do see like Jesus's name because Jesus is there now.
Zalia Starl.
Yeah, so you see it says Zalia instead of Lyric, but it is like one of those ones close by.
And I see Jesus as well, like all of them.
You see Jesus is there as well. He says,
when you say in the grove, like they're here now. Immediately start Googling. I immediately start Googling my surroundings. I immediately start looking around for my friends.
They're close behind, but they were hiding, right? So
yeah, when I see that you start looking, I'm just gonna like poke my head out from wherever I'm hiding and be like, "Hi."
Did you get my note?
Yeah, I didn't know what it meant, so Lyric and I wanted to come make sure everything was okay, but we also wanted to give you your space to have time with your family, so we didn't want to interrupt.
That's very kind of you. I definitely did not cry.
No, not at all. Neither did Lyric.
Everything's fine. Hello, Lyric. I'm gonna again like tip my hat to Lyric.
She's still crying. She's just as soon as she sees your face again and you regard her, she's just like trying to hold it in. She's just like,
"It's all right. It's all right. Crying is healthy. I must admit, I did cry earlier. Would you like to ride along?" And I'm gonna offer the sill of the brim of my hat again to her.
She'll float over and sit down on the brim of your hat. Yeah.
Kettle forward as well, so I'm closer. Not hiding anymore.
Thunk, these are my friends.
Hello, I am Thunk.
This is Thunk.
Hi. Lovely to meet you, Thunk. I'm Nerissa.
I am the bark guard of the Grove Village.
Nerissa, this is the most amazing place I've ever seen.
It's pretty cool here.
Did you see the bears? Did you see the bears? And the owl with a monocle? The shade, the order of the Shade Tail could never prepare me to do such magic that is happening here.
It's beautiful.
I don't quite understand all of it. Also, my children, my niece and nephew are royalty?
Yeah, that I don't get.
I don't understand it either, but it seems to be helping in any of these situations, so we're going with it. Does that make me a duke?
Maybe like a oh goodness. Definitely some sort of nobility of some sort, but
I'll probably have to get a different hat. Anyways, well, I don't quite understand all of this, all of what is happening. Do you like that? All of what's happening here, but I must stay and understand. And this tree. Can I touch the tree?
Yep.
Does anything happen when I touch it?
You feel a certain
Just more crying.
you feel a certain warmth. Like, again, it feels like home, and you kind of connect with the tree in the way that you can feel the forest around this place, and you almost like feel like the life that comes from the roots. And deep within the forest, you do feel that there is a subtle darkness, and also get a glimpse of a tree with a carving of some kind in it, like within it, almost looking like initials that are carved inside like a symbol.
I'll immediately take out my notebook and do like a quick sketch of whatever that looked like. Nerissa, and Jesus, I do fear that there is something dark happening within the grove, though. Lurch bark?
Lurk
One
Blossom.
of the Lurk Blossom, sorry. Lurk Blossom mentioned that they saw one of the creatures. It came and regarded my niece and nephew, but then ran off deeper into the woods.
oh,
I'm not quite sure what that means yet, but this place will need protecting.
Yeah, the big,
Also, how is it under this?
the big dark
Yeah.
wiggle.
Yes, the big dark wiggle.
Not like
Um,
giggle dark, like the scary kind.
Giggle dark?
it's a very important distinction to make. I understand.
Wait, what is giggle dark?
You know, the kind of dark that makes you laugh.
Yeah.
And you see like
Oh, you understood.
the groveling forms like a little orb of light, and then uses it to make like a hand puppet on the wall, like a shadow puppet.
Ah, yes, this I understand.
And some of the other
Not
grovelings
like
start
gluing-
giggling.
Not like gluing squirrels' feet to branches to make little children laugh.
Snuffy's like, I thought it was funny.
Snuffy?
But you shouldn't do it, guys.
You are queen now. You have certain responsibilities. I'm fully leaning into them being king and queen. I'm here for it.
Where did you say the dark wiggle?
The big dark wiggle.
Big dark wiggle. Where did it go, you said?
It's deeper in the forest. It's in the Laughing Hollow.
Is that part of the dark that is the giggle dark?
Well, no, the giggle dark is this, and they mix the hand puppets again, the shadow puppets, and all of them start giggling at it.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then the big dark wiggle went into
Deeper in the forest. Have you seen this dark wiggle ever before? I understand that Nerissa earlier they were saying the grove comes to where we need it. Obviously, we're in need, big shadows and that kind of thing.
yeah.
Do you know? I'll turn to where were you before? Do you ever have a sense of geography within the world that you live in?
The grove goes where it's needed. And clearly
Okay,
it's
so it just
needed
kind of
here.
pops up.
And the
All
big
right.
dark wiggle, what did you said it just looked at you and then ran off? It didn't try to attack or anything? Did it look like it would have attacked, or
Snuffy says it looks scary at first, but then Hamish told it to stop and said bad puppy, and then it ran away. Hamish
Hamish,
like,
you're a
yeah,
very
I
brave
did
boy.
do that.
I'm very proud, just like pat him on the
That's-
back.
Okay.
I haven't tried that one yet. It's very good thinking.
Mhm.
Well, I need rest before I think I can do anything about anything. So, I believe I would like to, well, go to that bakery. There are treats that look quite scrumptious. Jesus, I believe you'd probably be interested in some of the things that they have there. And talk to the monocle and see what his deal is. But then maybe, should we tell Pocket that this is here?
Snuffy's like, Uncle Fletcher, it's a secret.
Yes, I understand. All right, we'll think about that. Thunk, I'm going to the bear curry. Could I get you anything?
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I don't eat.
That makes sense. Everything makes sense. I love it here. Full head empty, leaving my weapons. Gonna go to the bakery.
You go to the bakery where there's these like jolly bears that appear to be having trouble with their ingredients. Like one has a handful of berries, but one of the berries appears to have like a face on it and has jumped off of the berry bushel and is starting to run away going, "No! You'll never take me alive!" A bear chases
Lyric,
after and says,
we should
"Get back
bring
here."
Brunk here.
I agree.
One of the bears looks and says, "Oh, welcome. Sorry, don't mind that. We'll catch that." And you see another bear like chasing off after it. It's like, we already have some prepped pastries if you'd like some. We've got memory pie.
Memory pie?
Memory pie. All right. I will more than likely take one of everything that you have.
He just hands it to you. He's like, "Here you go."
Can I... how do I pay you?
Just take it.
All right. Okay. I want to like make sure I bring something back for Brunk. So put that in. I don't have anything with me. Jesus, could you put this in your bag for later?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can
I-
add one memory pie to your character sheet, and like he also like there's he gives it out to eat, and like so it tastes like a berry, but you can't really place what kind of berry it is. But the moment it really like hits your palate, your brain starts to go back to like home and the first like homemade pastry that you ever had, and that feeling of just like joy that you get from like a really nice like just like mom made dessert, like just like straight up like from scratch homemade. It brings you
No,
back
Jesus,
to
I want you to know it's okay to cry while we're eating these, all right?
it brings you back to like a simpler like childlike time, and by the time you're like done the piece and done the memory, it fills you with like an uplifting hope and joy. But also the ingredients are alive.
Great. Jesus, what did yours taste like?
I'm gonna save mine for later. I never ate mine yet.
That's all right. Nerissa, did you have yours? Did you have a bite? Also, I've given like a little piece to Lyric as well.
Lyric is crying again.
I know. I do.
Nerissa usually is not much of a crier. She didn't like she had like a pretty like she's empathetic, but like doesn't really cry much herself. She is sobbing at the taste of this pastry.
What does
Like-
it look like when you cry? Since you're always wet.
Yeah, it's just like It's just like splashing into the tank.
Nerissa, I feel like the mermaid version of pastry is like a sushi like substance, like something that's like wrapped in seaweed and has
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I've never had earth pastries before, like land pastries.
you've probably had land pastries, but you've never had anything on land that has tasted like home like this.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the best thing ever. Especially because I've been so far from home for so long. Because even before joining the crew, I was on the run for my eco-terrorism.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So what if we just stayed down here, and didn't go back up there with the shadows and the death and the evil dogs?
that does sound lovely, but I think we're needed up there. At least that's how I feel. Where I feel I'm needed. Maybe you're needed down here, but I think I'm needed up there. Also, there's not enough sea down here.
There was a stream. Have you ever swam in a stream?
I'm a saltwater fish.
Lurch Blossom, you did some magic earlier with some soap. Do you think you could do something with salt in this water here?
Oh, I didn't do the magic bit.
Which one of you did? Pointing to the leaf people.
The leaf people point to the king and queen. They point to your niece and nephew.
Snaffy, Hamish.
Yes.
I'm gonna whisper in their ear. Listen, I really want my friend to swim in a stream, but she can only be in salt water. Do you think you could do with the soap to the stream? Do you think you could do that again, but with salt?
Snuffy and Hamish say they keep saying that we did it, but we don't know what we didn't do anything.
Well, what if we just think really hard about it and see what happens?
Both of them think like real hard. They're like, okay, salty water. Salty water.
I'm looking at the stream. Nothing? That's all right. We'll work on it.
That's okay.
Can I do some kind of Arcana check or something to figure out how that's happening?
Sure.
Is there something I can do?
Roll an Arcana.
Good at that, but that's...
You are a forest dweller, and so you can recognize that even not knowing magic yourself, that this is whatever is happening here is old druid magic. This isn't your run-of-the-mill wizard spell illusion. This is whatever is happening in this forest appears to collect other forests, collect dying forests. Who knows what's going on with that? But beyond that, it appears that there is some old magic that is connected to the whimsy, especially the whimsy of the children that are in here. It feels like it is adapting to them naturally.
Okay. Fascinating. Well, I have to see an owl about a monocle. I'm gonna go see this owl dude.
The owl looks and says, hello.
Sir, pleasure. How are you this fine day?
Oh, I'm Parselwick. I'm doing quite well.
And what do you do here, Parselwick? I'm assuming deliver parcels.
I receive and deliver parcels.
Where do the parcels come from?
Well, people send parcels. We're a mail service.
Yes, but obviously they would have some kind of address on them. Where are the addresses coming from?
Whoever places them on there. Have you never sent a package before?
I have. Possibly, do you ever get anything from Americana?
We get things from all over.
Okay. So is that a yes?
I've seen Mercana on my packages before.
Interesting. Do you get quite a lot of packages when you're needed, as Thug says? Do the packages increase?
Sometimes.
Okay, you're not helpful, are you? Nerissa, can you... I don't know what to talk to you about this owl. I've asked him questions.
So, do you mostly just send and receive packages to the residents of the Grove, or do you get packages and send packages to places outside of the Grove?
A little bit of both. The Grove folk don't need much, but the occasional thing comes by for a visitor or a denizen of the woods.
Okay.
Do you have visitors now here? Are they around?
I'm looking at them.
Oh, so we're the only ones at the moment.
Most near the Grove live here.
What happened to the last visitors that were here?
Some of them
Did
stayed.
they just leave?
Some of them stayed and journeyed into the deeper forest, and some went back to from where they came.
And we've never seen them again. Do you get packages for the ones who have gone deeper into the forest?
Sometimes.
Still.
Yes.
And they're delivered.
That's my
No
job.
return to sender.
That's
So
my...
you've seen them. They're okay deep in the forest.
Oh, yes. There are
Okay,
settlements all over the forest.
Do you have a map?
No.
I guess of your roots.
My roots are everywhere. So are the trees.
Okay. Well, thank you, Parselwig. This has been quite insightful. Thunk, I'm going to return with the king and queen, back above ground. How can you contact me if the big, ugly wiggle, dark wiggle man thing shows up again?
Lurk Blossom actually comes and says, "Oh, we found it.
Oh, you found it.
Yes, it's in the Laughing Hollow."
Oh, but it's like fine. It's not trying to kill anyone.
It's there.
Yes, but is it trying to harm people, or is it just sleeping?
The Grovelings are like, we're not waiting to find out. We're gonna go stomp it. You're big. You
Right
should come
now.
with us. Yeah.
Well, Nerissa, I have to go. You should go back above. I suppose I have my crystal. I don't even know if I have service down here.
Don't feel like this is something I should leave you to handle alone.
This is my forest and my people. I don't expect you to assist unless you want to. I wouldn't ask that upon you. I know we just got back and literally have not slept.
Thunk says, "Oh, I might be able to help you with that." And gives you like wood cups that kind of like holds his hand over, and like a single drop forms that drops and lands in the cup, but you can see that it's empty, but there's still the sound of like water hitting water, like a little splash, and when he hands it to you, the cup is full.
Thank you, friend. Immediately drink it.
When you drink it, you can go ahead and give yourself a long rest.
Yeah.
Sweet. I will also do the same.
You feel
Awesome.
invigorated immediately. Like, you feel like you've slept for 12 hours.
Awesome. Alright. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Brunk, give me a cook's utensils. Your pie zones are doing okay, but you put a little bit too much heat on the first batch of the little piezo bites and have burned them a little bit.
Gonna have to remember to put a warning on those, not to eat them right away.
Chef gives the chef that's there gives you a suggestion and says, maybe covering them with a little bit of oil. And also bringing the heat down a little bit, but you could get them crispy without burning them.
Maybe fry them?
Could fry them in
Put 'em-
oil. He gets a
That way
little
the outside
pot.
gets crispy.
He gets a little pot set up and starts pouring oil in. He's like, "All right, I'm in this now." We'll come back to your.
And I'll get the recipe book out and like throw it on the counter and be like, I throw the recipe book out on the counter and I'm like, let's cook.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you cook. Back to the Grove. The Grovelings, have. They're huddled around Hamish and Snuffy, who refused to let you go alone without them. The Grovelings are keeping close to them. It is Jesus, Nerissa, Lyric, and Fletcher heading in deeper into the forest. You see that there are more of these whispering trees that are kind of talking amongst themselves. Every now and then you'll catch one that's like arguing with the other one, like they're having like a debate. Until you get to the section in this shaded glen that they called the Laughing Hollow. Called that because of the trees around here specifically seeming to be like kind of like the yucksters that are like kind of telling jokes amongst each other and just kind of like there's a cacophony of laughter.
I have a quick question. Before
Yeah.
we leave, I would have grabbed my weapons. Are they still child?
Yeah,
Like,
they-
has anything happened to them?
Mechanically, they do the same thing, but visually, they just
Okay.
look like toys right now. They look like kids' toys.
Great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
There is kind of like a shaded clearing where it's like it's like trees that almost arch over into almost like not a cave, but like kind of like it looks like a cave entrance made of like wood and bark and trees that seems to offer protection from the sun. And within it, you see kind of like this like shadow that is kind of like wavering and pulsing. And you don't see a shape to it yet, but you do see what appear to be glowing red eyes. Around here, Fletcher, you recognize some of these trees. There are some that aren't aren't animated. There are like trees among these ones that are like appear to be like living, but there are some that appear to be familiar. One tree in particular you see that has a carving in it that you have written down in your journal, but you couldn't really make out the carving when you saw it in your vision, and now you see that the carving was your sister's initials. It's inside kind of like an acorn shield symbol from your days, you had like your bomber corps that you were with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that symbol was that you had like on your jackets, it's that carving with her initials inside.
Do I have a memory of her doing that, or is this the first time I've ever seen it?
You have a memory of her telling you about it, but you weren't there when she did it.
This is strange.
It probably would have been like her first day. Like she did it as like to commemorate her first day being in the Corps with you.
Nerissa, tread lightly. This is an odd place. This tree I recognize. My sister made that mark. But there's no way that we could be within the Iron's Woods, right?
I mean, with weird magic, anything is possible, but is do you recognize anything else from the Ain's Woods?
The trees. The trees are familiar. Grovelings, come here.
They kind of like toddle over to you.
Listen to me. Protect the king and queen no matter at what cost. You get them out of here as quickly as possible, and you keep them as far away as you can.
You
Do you
got
understand
it.
me?
Can do.
Great.
And they try
Jesus,
to
do you
like
think
usher the
I'm
twins
gonna, like,
away.
turn to Jesus? I put a new feather in my cap. Do you think this feather makes me look dukish?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I wanted to
You're-
command
you're-
respect.
you're-
Yes, no, definitely giving an air of nobility.
Perfect.
You're approaching the big dark wiggle.
Grovelings,
Uh,
stay here. Hamish, Snuffy, do not move from this spot. You listen to the Grovelings, and you leave. Understood?
Yes, I guess so.
Hold on, before approaching the big dark wiggle, I want to. Ba, 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 ba. I want to take my blink dagger, old trusty blink dagger, and I want to anoint it with one of my sunburst vials.
Yeah, I do that to my axe as well. Good idea.
Yeah. And like when I anoint, I'm basically like gonna like crack the cork open and drop a thing on and like shake it up like a glow stick.
Yep. You get your weapons ready. You go to approach this kind of like cavern with a little bit of like this impossible shadow on the inside that appears to be a kind of rippling. You see that these red eyes that kind of come from deep in the shadow step forth. You see, you hear the kind of like growl, but it's not a low, deep growl. It's kind of like a like something smaller. And as you approach closer, you see the shadow start to take form, and as it does, it like releases the light where you can see the things around it, and you see your Fletcher. You see one of the twins' stuffed animals that they dropped when they were running with you, and your sister's carving tools, along with some other kind of like lost like trinkets and stuff that it has gathered around it.
Easy boy.
And rearing
Easy.
back, you see this.
I love it.
It's so cute.
It
Who's a good
bears
boy?
it bares its
Who's a good
teeth
boy?
and kind of rears back as you get close. And as you are trying to calm it and, you know, like, who's a good boy, who's a good boy, its eyes lock with yours. And then it pulses, and you clearly remember that day. Being chased down, the twins in front of you, your sister behind you. Your sister's last scream. Hamish and Snuffy in your arms, pushing them through the hole to escape, and those glowing eyes watching you. This is the same creature, or at least what's left of it.
So sorry, my girlfriend's making a smoothie right now in the background, which is not helpful.
I can't hear it at all.
Okay, great. I'm like, just like trying to wait out the blender noise. I was like, now is not the time. Can I try to talk? Like, I'd love to roll something to figure out if I could like communicate with it in some way.
Try
I
animal
don't
handling.
know. Okay. Nerissa, Jesus, you should stand back. This is, I believe, the same creature who chased me out of the Ain's woods and took my sister. Fuck. Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, everybody has one, or should have one.
Done. Well, that didn't really help.
It's better.
I feel like it's too cute for it to have been the same creature, but
It wasn't cute on that day. I believe something's happened
Remember-
that diminished it.
Rosalia's puppy was not always cute either. Pest was what happened after we defeated a big dark wiggle. Like a big one.
When you start talking about pest, I will minor illusion the bone that I usually throw for pest and like put it in front of the dog.
Give me another animal handling with advantage.
Come on.
10's what you needed.
All right.
This pup kind of like mimics your movements as you get close, and then you put the bone down and it grabs it and kind of like does like a spin and like a shake.
It's all right. It's all right. You probably don't understand what you do you? Or what's happened to you?
Kind of like keeps playing with the bone, and then as you're kind of like talking to it softly, it slumps and kind of like lays into you.
I know. I'm like also just like like letting it like cry a little bit. I know. It's all right. It's okay. You were probably very scared, as we were. Why did you come back here, and how? God, I wish dogs could talk.
As you ask it that, it kind of nudges in close to you, and for a minute you get a glimpse of whatever this place is. It almost swallowed a section of your home. You watch as like its light cascades over the forest and then moves and sweeps away from the Ain's woods with that section of it moving and rolling with it. And inside you see that when it, like when you're catching the glimpse, you're catching it through its eyes, and you see that it is like it's rushing, and it looks at one point like large and like almost like hulking, until it gets to the point where it's about to snatch at Hamish and Snuffy, and Hamish says, "Bad puppy," and as he does, you watch as the vision, the view shrinks as the beast shrinks down into a puppy that turns into a shadow and kind of slinks off into the forest.
So do I get the sense that that happened because the grove reacts some way to Snuffy and Hamish's magic? Or do I get the sense that if I was in a different place and I said bad dog to another shadow, that it would have the same reaction?
You think
Like, is it the bad dog part or the magic part?
The likelihood is that it is the grove's magic reaction, or like reacting to the children's whimsy.
Interesting. Yeah, I think Fletcher's just kind of stuck there and not sure what to do. Like today is like been incredibly overwhelming for him. So I think you guys just see him just like sitting there, kneeling with this dog, not quite sure what to do or what to say.
You are like leaned down with the dog. Your party members are there, and you feel two small hands on your shoulders and heads that lean down into yours. And
Lurch
Hamish,
Blossom, you were supposed to keep them up there.
and you were
But
supposed to
all
kill
right.
that thing.
I can't kill it now. Look at it.
Both of the twins are like with you, and like Snuffy says, it didn't want to be mean.
I know. Sometimes things are mean when they don't mean to be.
Maybe we could keep it?
Looks like he's chosen you.
The Grovelings are like, no, kill the shadow creature! Get it out of here! It's going to destroy the woods!
Are any
Are
of them
you gonna
standing
destroy-
close
I'm
to
gonna like
Nerissa?
put him on his belly, and I'm gonna be like, "Are you gonna destroy the woods?"
I don't know if he's at like belly rubs yet. He kind of like nips at you and like kind of like flips over. Expel it from the grove. It's the Grovelings.
Are any of the Grovelings standing like close to Nerissa?
Yeah.
Her tank claws are just gonna like go to like cover their mouth.
Do
They're
I
having
see
a
like
moment.
does aside from making this like the more and more that this dog like warms up to me, we'll say, does the image of the Ain's Woods, is that fading in any way and becoming more part of the grove, or are there like harmful effects onto the grove that I can see by this creature being here?
Nothing harmful, and even the shadow that was kind of like in that little cavern seems to have like sucked into the dog when it like took shape. It was almost like
Okay.
it was spread out and just like kind of like not. It wasn't in its form as like kind of like a defense mechanism, like just hiding. But once it took shape, it took that puppy shape and all the shadow. Like now it's just like a normal grove, and the trees that you recognize from the Ain's Woods still remain. They are part of the grove, but they are like a new part of the grove, if that makes sense.
Lurch Blossom, does anyone in the village, can they speak with animals?
Maybe.
Yeah, you're really all of this people so full of answers, aren't we? All right. Well,
You're really asking some weird questions, mister.
hey, I just want to get to know the town.
I'm just a forest spriteling in a place without stuff.
Can you speak with the animals?
The Groveling like walks over and like picks up like a squirrel. It's like, can you understand me? The squirrel kind of freaks out and jumps out onto a tree and scurries up and runs away. And he's like, I don't think so.
Maybe because you glued their feet to a branch. I'm never gonna let it go.
She thought it was funny. Did it for the queen.
I'm going to like collect the possessions that are like, I guess, dropped out of the shadow creature, like if they were like in him. And put them in my pack. I don't quite know what will happen, but I feel like we must keep this creature.
As you move, it follows you.
Suppose he will need a name. Any ideas? Lyric, what do you think?
La la!
I looked to Nerissa for translation.
She said like dusk or twilight.
Ooh, Twilight's a great name. What about Twilight?
All right, Twi, come along.
It kind of like gives a little bark and follows along with you. As you move away, you just barely notice as you turn back the spot where it was sitting, and along with the trees, and especially now kind of growing around the carving with your sister's name in it, are these little twilight blossoms of a very special like night flower that normally only grows at night.
Before we leave, can I go to the tree that the carving's at?
Yeah.
Can I go and carve my initials? I want to act first of all, like, I'm sorry, tree. Do you mind? And I'm like gonna go and try to carve my initials next to hers.
This tree doesn't say anything. It doesn't. There's no resistance, and the trees around don't seem to regard you as if you were hurting it in any way.
Thank you. And then I want to grab like a couple of like stems of the twilight, and as we're walking, I want to braid a collar for Twy. So I'm gonna like walk and like be twisting branches and stuff as we're walking.
Amazing.
That's so cute.
Yeah, he's a cute guy.
Coming back to you, Brunk, for one more a cook's utensils roll. You've got the help of Chef Random, so I'm going to get you to roll this cook's utensils with advantage.
Hey.
Deep frying it worked. Deep frying it was the key. This little pocket of cheese and the chopped up meats and sauce is your magnum opus. This is a masterpiece. You can go ahead and add pizza pockets and pizza rolls to your recipes.
And I start like whipping up like multiple batches of them. Now that I've perfected it, now that we've got it down right, I start whipping them up and like just sitting them out and just like putting them in, wrapping them up.
Yeah, he'll
sitting
say,
them out, frying them.
These are brilliant. Can I add these to the kits? The troops will love this.
Absolutely. Like, why wouldn't we want to give them to everybody to eat?
Putting your name on it. These are you said pizza? These are pizza, what, bites, rolls?
Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls? All right.
Pizza bites?
Yeah, pizza bites. Bites sounds good too.
I like bites. Bites works.
Brunk's pizza bites. Yeah, he like adds it to the label, and like when he adds it to one label, it appears to be like a magic label where every label on the other containers is updated with the same name. And yeah, you gain some new recipes in this little bit of downtime that Brunk's taking, which I love this. I love the like this whole little forest adventure is happening, and we get like this little like side flash to Brunk, who is like, it's like like Food Wars anime style, like just like
cooking montage,
the craziest cooking montage with him and Chef Random deep frying these pizza rolls. For the sake of it being a Food Wars montage, Chef Random's got his shirt off for some reason.
Also, I gotta say, I appreciate that, Jesus, you're actually eating pizza right now.
Oh, we've got pizza pockets.
Oh, I want pizza pockets.
Yeah, we need some pizza pockets.
We take a break on making.
I think we should take a little break before we get into the epilogue here of the Grove adventure. So let's take like a pizza pockets. Let's take a 5-ish minute break. It'll probably take longer than that, but that'll be long enough to set them up and throw them in the air fryer. And then we we'll be back for more fun shenanigans.
This break has been brought to you by Brunk making us all hungry.
Yeah.
PhD. I have a question about the small charms. You know how we could trade in 3 for a new one? Are we able to do that at the end of session, or is it only at the beginning of session?
You can do that at the
we
end of
can do
session as
that?
well.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
I have a few small charms that I want to get rid of.
The old shuffle.
Yeah.
We're on a little break. I'd let you do it right now. How many are you trading in?
I'm trading in... Oh, hold on. Let me get my character up. I want to trade in the 2 selfless charms and the platform charm.
Okay, delete those and I'll roll you a new one.
Rip.
And that is a personality charm. For the next minute, whenever you make an ability check using charisma, you can treat your charisma score as if it were 24.
Oh, that would be great for my character.
Isn't that brutal?
Yeah. And I also have the charm of charisma, too. Yeah, those would be great for my spell rolls.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And the grand charm I got tonight, does the regeneration, do I regenerate body parts too?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with that.
Yeah, you are like effectively immortal now.
That is just wild.
Not even mad at it. That's what the grand charms were made for.
Oh yeah.
I wanted
And
it to
for
feel.
G's,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, and for Jesus to get the immortality charm, it's just like the perfect thing for the character.
Yeah. Everybody's back. Pies and pockets are gonna take a little bit in the air fryer. Okay. So heading back, you've got your shadow pup following you, Twilight. You head back into the grove and Thunk almost like gets defensive for a moment before realizing the situation is fine. But you see like he like lifts his like little twig spear and he's like, "Oh, I see you've taken care of it. That doesn't look so dangerous."
It's all right, my friend. I think it will be okay.
Well, that's excellent. You know, I guard this forest, but I'm not much of a caretaker, if you will. I don't know much of things beyond defending this place and its peoples.
I understand. Well, he'll stay with me if that's what you're worried about. And the king and queen have promised to walk him at least twice a day.
And you? Are you staying?
I'm not sure. Like you said, the above, it does need someone. I want to be of use, and I'm not quite sure how helpful I could be down here. But I would like to visit as often as I can, if that's all right with you.
Of course. Your name is on the tree. after all.
How will I know if you move?
I think we'll be staying
Obviously,
here for some time.
All right, then. I would like to see more of the village when I come back, if that's all right. And maybe meet some of the other visitors.
I think we can
Does
arrange
time
that.
work differently down here? Like, how long have we been gone?
No, the time works the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nerissa, do you think I could have a couple other vacation days in the cleaning crew? Like, can I have like a week off? I don't know how that works.
I mean, I'm not the boss, but I don't see why not.
I
honestly,
wonder if if the visitors can explain more, and maybe some of them have some helpful information that could aid us in our fight.
Honestly, Fletcher, I think you should take as much time as you need down here. I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder, and obviously we'll miss you, but like, you seem like you fit in here really well. And I know that your niece and nephew have been really missing you. And I think we got things handled up above.
All right. Well, thank you. And I'm gonna pull out the other piece of wood that I've been carving into an acorn, that has like a little mermaid tail attached to it.
That is so cute.
That I've been working on. I'm not quite sure what you could do with it, but I believe that this would be who would be best to take care of. And I'm going to give you my steed charm that turns into a horse that looks like Tuffles. Doesn't say that in the charm, but I'm pretty sure it says
I
it
know.
written. Yeah,
I
in the
know.
writing.
I know in my heart.
And I've like attached it to some of the Twilight cord that I was braiding, and like give it to you as a necklace.
Oh, Fletcher, thank you.
And Jesus, I was going to maybe give you this, and I'm gonna tap my grand charm of minor invincibility. But it sees that you already have your own.
Also, grand charms are not exchangeable.
I know.
Even for story purposes, I need to make that clear.
It's just a beat. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have anything else that you would find helpful.
Do you want your great axe back that I'm carrying?
Oh yes, yeah, that would be, I suppose, helpful. Thank you. All right. Well, give the pies to Brunk, and Lyric, I believe. What I want to do is take my harmonica and like play one of the trail songs for Lyric, so she can like learn it in Moonsong, basically.
Yep.
And like impart that to her.
Yeah, she follows along and picks it up right away. Oh my god, he's got Pisa.
Hey!
Perfect.
That's incredible.
I had like 5 of them in the freezer, so I was like, what the hell with it?
I appreciate like the commitment.
The commitment to the bit.
Yeah, my player's commitment to the bit is unrivaled. whether it be food related, like, or like even like a tradition, like on when every Wednesday Joda eats Taco Bell. Every Wednesday, it's just a tradition for him. He eats it. That's his Wednesday food. Or on Sundays where like they'll like make their own meme and then turn it into like an actual t-shirt that they'll wear the following session. Like just the commitment to the bit is incredible across the board, and it makes me so happy.
My Saturday food has been pizza for our whole campaign.
The
Love
Pisa
it.
is strong, okay?
Well, please tell Pocket that I'm going to be. I mean, no, don't tell Pocket. I don't know what we're gonna tell Pocket.
I will let Pocket know that you found your way home.
And also the big three. I forget the name of the old lady couple who watched my niece and nephew, but them as well. I don't want them to worry about the children. And it seems like I can come back and visit and get food whenever I want. So I guess I can
Exactly.
come in and out of the grove.
Yeah, you're always welcome to come visit us up above. But I'm happy to see that you're feeling at home here.
Thank you.
Thunk will point and say, "It's not grown yet, but a connection to the above ground is growing."
Well, it's a good thing that we have an expert on growing things, and I'm gonna like hit Hamish.
Hamish is like, "I'm gonna grow so many things."
Jesus, what are your parting words to Hamish to help him grow things?
I'm gonna tell him just, it's a living thing. You gotta give some love and care, and gotta give it what it needs. And I'm gonna give him one of the mushrooms to grow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him some mushrooms to grow.
Now, Hamish, whatever you do, do not eat that.
As you're gonna see that there's a feature added to your character Fletcher called Caretaker of the Grove.
Cool.
As a caretaker, you will be able to go between the surface and back. Like if you wanted to go and take cleaning crew missions, you like Fletcher will be able to still be a part of the cleaning crew and be a caretaker of the Grove. But Fletcher will explore this place, and if you come back to us, you'll come back with Fletcher being wiser and having grown. But his adventure
should have took a level in Druid. I knew it.
his adventure's not over, and additionally, being connected to the Heart Seed allows you to kind of talk through the roots, and will allow you to send messages to your friends as well. So,
oh, thank God, this is so much easier than the communication crystal. I could not figure that thing out.
if you if you are so inclined in your time away from us, if you want to send a message to the group to pass along to the players, you please send it my way, and I'll pass it on to them.
Will do.
And I think it's a little bit early, but with that's where we're going to end session for tonight. For those at home, Fletcher will be on his own adventures. We will be losing Jay for some time. But tune in next week where we pick up where we left off, where the crew is going to be kind of exploring the city a little bit more, and we might even see some new faces. Thanks everybody who tuned in. We love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening wherever you are, and as always, power to the players. Have a great night.
Have a night. We're gonna miss having you at the table, Fletcher.
Thanks, friends. Yeah, I unfortunately my summer schedule is busy, but after the last 2 years that me and my wife have had, she had lost both of her parents in the past 2 years. This is our summer of not caretaking for parents and actually doing things, hence why we are packing everything we can into this summer as much as possible.
That makes sense.
Yeah.